Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tech Bandit. Alright, folks. Another week's gone by, and here we are once again looking at the Legion pre-patch notes. It was a fun week. Gotta do a lot of interesting things. Before we get into the meat of the content, I'll cover some of the stuff we managed to pull together. Worked on Druid a bit. That was kind of fun. I had one of you, actually, Ron, you know who you are, roll a warrior in game. We sat down, we had a good time. We played games. I tanked a little for him. He seems to have a hard time stomaching the idea of paying for the game and paying so much to sit and wait, and it's like, clearly someone has not been seeing beyond a limited number of videos. I hopefully will be able to show off some of that once Legion drops. The Demon Hunter hype is real. I cannot wait to roll mine next week. Yes, I will roll one. Yes, I will have fun. No, I have no shame. They're looking extremely interesting, and it'll be fun to see how that turns out, as well as the invasion starting up. So hopefully I'll be able to have a couple of different characters to be able to show off on that over the course of next week, over the next couple of weeks. That will probably be a bulk of my vlog content, just finding different things as I finish up different characters. Gotta first do a little rating. People are more comfortable with their classes, but they still don't pay a lot of attention, so there's that. Like, we've cleared this content for weeks of on end now, and people are still just standing in fire. Go figure. Onwards to the bulk of this is, as you probably see behind me, or behind the with the audio, I should say. I always say behind because I feel like I'm looking at this whole thing, but that's no story. Is Hunters. And what I found out about Hunters during this week, I found I may be changing my primary spec, which is a really odd statement to make. Hunters, as you guys have watched my videos probably know, I've always said Hunter is the first class you should roll because of their ease of leveling. Well, suddenly, how that works has kind of been tossed into the air. Well, I love Beastmaster's death. It's so simple now. There's not a lot of burn time anymore. It's just sit there and manipulate a couple of buttons. But it's your Dire Beast, it's Kill Command, it's Cobra Shot to not camp out, and then there's I think Beast or Wrath's a minute and a half cooldown now that you're supposed to burn every chance you get. And it's kind of that's it. That's the entire spec. I know it revolves around the pet, and there's a few others. Obviously, there's some talent stuff you can bring in, but it's just really odd to see that just kind of vanish, to be honest. And maybe it will be different once we get more time. And apparently, once you cap out towards the end of the Legion Garrison campaign, you actually gain the ability to have 2 pets out, which is going to be a massive kick in the head. That's going to be kind of cool. So there's hope for Beastmaster yet. It just seems kind of odd so far. Survival, also with this massive overhaul, has been a lot of fun. It's a nice different pace. I won't say it's perfect, and I'm not entirely sure if I'll take it as my leveling spec, but it's a lot of fun to play. I like the balance of having a focus-less... There's no focus generation in Survival, I should mention that now. So, Mongoose, with charges but no focus, has a very different part of the rotation. That lets you sort of pool resources a bit as you set up the different strikes with the long-term goal of generating more Mongoose procs. And that's kind of fun, and it's a balancing act. I'm running, thanks to my... I'm going to do a total blank on the basic ability now. Serpent Strike? No. It's not what it's called. It's Raptor Strike. There we go. Wow, I actually think about that one for a second. The Raptor Strike ability now, mine, it gives me some attack power bonus. I deal poison damage. It's kind of nice because together there's a sort of rotation. It's this into this into this into this, and all kind of flows together, which is kind of fun. Doesn't let me sort of pool mongoose bites to that big string, but it does let me have a big string on a regular basis. Then I can back off and just attack if I just need to let them regenerate. The big surprise for me was Marksman. I've never been a Marks fan. Anyone surprised? Yeah, for the longest time, Marksman was always just sort of that flavor of the week, flavor of the month spec that everyone played when it was the big chart topper and not much else. I definitely can see where it's a lot of fun. Now, I love the sort of act and react nature of setting up the mark shot, firing the mark shot, be it a group, be it a single target, line up the aim shots to max damage and catch all the procs and everything. And I will say this, I could see it being really difficult to top charts with in a raid, because you will be on your knees praying to RNGesus so hard on that one. Because again, it's all proc based, which is always a crapshoot how it's going to go. I've had strings where I can't get rid of the buffs quick enough, and I've had strings where it just doesn't show up at all. So that was Hunter. I may see my Hunter become, not my main per se, but I may see Marksman become my main Hunter spec. Although I still would recommend Beastmaster for leveling. It's easy. Yeah, but it's very button light, but that's sometimes what you need when you're leveling. Just be able to sit down, burn through something, not have to think too hard. But that's everything I've got right now, folks, so I'm going to leave this one off here. My name's TechBan. I wish you all good luck, good hunting, and safe travels, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one, folks. See you around.